Run it back, I guess. It's free on stream. Yeah, it's free on Steam, so Crab Games is a free game. Yeah, it's made by Danny, which he's awesome. So honestly, it's good shit. Yeah, try doing it for 6 hours, Moving. It gets to be tough some days. I love this game, but playing any game for 6 hours straight gets to be a little difficult sometimes. We got Protector, we've got Dark Ritual, we got PTA. I like this role again, as much as I don't want to try to keep playing Zeus, because it was a fallback role back in the day for me. Zeus right now with this role seems pretty good. Sorry, got itchy nose. But yeah, we've been doing it where anybody who wants to play with us in Crab Game is free to join. Cameron, do you want to focus in on me, or what's going on? There we go. 6 hours was the rookie numbers? Yeah, kind of. It gets to be rough. 6 hours every day almost. It gets to be real rough. Okay, I go 5 worker. Yeah, there's definitely days where I get super tilted on Legion, and then it's hard to continue to stream, right? I'm not going to say that doesn't happen, because it definitely does. But end of the day, you kind of get used to it eventually, right? Just playing all the time. No cursing, you poopy head. Stinky doo-doo face. Is that better? I honestly don't curse very much, so I have that as more of a joke at this point. Alright, I'll need 2 more gold, right? One way or another. So either I hope my teammate pro leaks, which he should. Yeah. We want him to pro leak here, because Halix won't leak to a snail resend or a DT. Darn. We have to send the snail to get both the wild shroom and the looter out. Less than ideal, but it will still be okay. Leaking on purpose is pro leaking. Pro leaking is kind of basically anything where you leak less than 40%. Creep. Anytime you leak less than 40% is a pro leak, realistically. The game classified as 17%, but I wouldn't go that far. Yeah, I had to go here. I mean, you sometimes do leak on purpose, though, with pro leaks, yes. Not always, though. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half. I mean, yeah, it's only a pro leak if it benefits you. Correct. Not every leak is going to be a pro leak. Pro leaking really is going to benefit your sends, really, right? Like, if I have more workers and they send to me, it's a pro leak if I leak because I'm being able to push more workers. Longer waves for 5 workers, or longer waves for a worker advantage, etc. Did he guard here? I think I'm going to leak, which is fine. Oh no, I hold. Let's go! Huge hold, actually, by me there. We get the lizard back out in time. Brute just wasn't the play. Yeah, basically. Your larger worker count allows you to get larger sends, which then in turn is a benefit to you because you have the most workers. That's really what a pro league is. That is also an accurate statement too, Troll. Anybody who's a pro at the game is always going to get a league being a pro. Accurate statement. Cheesy, but accurate. I'm going to push a worker here. I might leak here. We'll see. This heavily depends on aggro because the lizard's targeting my Zeus, but it looks like we're okay. If not, hold very close. Oh, the Zeus did die there. Feels bad, man. Thanks for the follow, Dragon Monster. Much appreciated. Yeah, we just slapped last game with it. I'm not gonna send. No.
Hello.
You can long save and starve yourself, but I can't do that with this roll. Not with how weak Zeus is now when I'm pushing like this. No bueno para mí. Zeus isn't like neutered necessarily, it's just weaker, right? Which just means you gotta play around it differently, you gotta play smart. And saving with Zeus is not gonna be the play for me in this situation. God damn it, I really don't want to have to go 9, or 7, excuse me. Yeah, I need the combo pieces out ASAP. My teammate leaked here because he's long saving. He can't long save when he's pushed this hard. With that build, I don't think. It's just going to get him killed, and then it did already twice. That's what it is. I'll catch the leaks and gain the gold from it, and just continue to push and continue to punish. Combo pieces for Zeus. Just Daphne. Helps really good with it. Any type of tank line, which is in this situation, canopy, some type of arcane tank, disciple to buff it, and a good tank that's fortified realistically, because you need help on fort waves. 17 for instance, 14, 12, 11, all of which are waves you kind of need some help with Zeus. I should be able to push pretty good off this 80 send. Didn't push off the 20 last, so I'll probably do a full push. Steeds work if no disciple, correct. Correct. My teammate starving himself to death. Desert Pilgrim? No. The problem with Desert Pilgrim in this situation is it wastes a ton of value that I'd rather have in these. New room. Exclamation point new room. Teddy. Saving for the 4 times Herman on 10. I think we mole. I think we mole. Mole and then I'll Hermit after income maybe? Is what it is, Teddy. Nothing you can do. It's kind of how buying a house goes, right? It's not bad. It's just it's an issue. I shouldn't be breathing it in type deal. GK. Yeah, dude, it's tons. I knew it was gonna be a ton of work, right? Like I know that when you go into buying a home, but it's tough. It's super tough. Reagan, the window behind me is actually kind of an issue. Not gonna lie. With this new room's lighting, but we made it work. It's the problem is it's like it's old, really old mold. Like we don't know to what extent it is down there, whatever. Yeah, no, 100%. There's tons of small things you never consider. But that's kind of all aspects of life, really. Looters on right side to be split. No, 100% spook. That's the plan. We're taking it nice and slow, making sure we get everything done that we can. Trying to be as smart about it as humanly possible. Because my wife is legitimately allergic to mold and will like get nasty hives and start breaking out. No, wave 8 the DT was fine because I stopped the priestess from dealing damage potentially. Shut down. Good shit. That's huge actually. Like she's legitimately allergic to mold, so mole didn't get sniped. Nope. He didn't have any single target damage. What's gonna kill the mole? There's nothing to kill the mole, so the mole never gets sniped. Yeah, landscaping and yard work, if you really give a shit about that, like your yard, takes a ton of time. And that's an honest to God thing too. Yeah, I got a riding lawnmower now too. The Mrs. Dad sold us his old one, and so we got a riding John Deere now. But right now, like I need to mow the lawn really bad actually right now. But the issue I'm having is we just had fiber installed at our house, right? Just had fiber installed. But the fiber line has to be above ground right now because he didn't have a long enough cable run. So it's kind of a pain in the ass to mow right now when there's a fiber line running across your house when needing internet is like a portion of your job, right? Oh, I've heard bamboo's the worst. Thankfully, we don't deal with that here in Minnesota. I think I dropped the wild shroom, pick up the sand badger here. That's the only thing I want different.
Hello.
We're just gonna go full overbuild here. But yeah, so I'm kind of waiting because I don't want to fucking destroy the fiber line because it's one of those things like it just they send a tech out and they replace it. It's not a big deal. It's just I'd prefer not to have it happen where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go mow the lawn quick, and then all of a sudden it's just, you know, running over a fiber line and can't stream for the next 3 days. No, I'm from the U.S. Born and raised. And the playground is where I spent most of my days. I can't help it. Someone had to have caught that reference. Please tell me someone caught that reference. I'm gonna be real sad if no one. Okay. Thank you. Okay. I was just making sure. Oh no, some of you are too young for Fresh Prince. Will Smith, oh no. Some of you guys don't know Fresh Prince. I'm real big sad. Hell with it. Boomer chat got my back, thank you. Yeah, I'm too young for Fresh Prince too, technically speaking. I watched reruns on repeat when I was a kid. What is it with people sending Centaur into bad Centaurs builds? Oof, imagine being... That's a good one. Average age of this chat's 15. No, more like 51 at this point. Centaurs kill Zeus 5 head. Yeah, of course, guys. Keep sending it. I love Centaur into Zeus. Oh, dear God. Yeah, if he sends just straight cannoneers, definitely better. Not even might. It's definitely better straight cannoneer. Oh man, that's some forehead play there. We're in his Hermit, and then we're going to look to see what he's got here. Hermit because he's got a ton of Hellraisers, right? Ton of AoE damage for this wave. That's his only damage here on this wave. Aside from, I guess, Azeria, if you want to call magic damage on this wave decent. We're also going to send Brood. GK would have been probably better, but GK doesn't do very well against Daphnes. Yeah, I just don't understand Centaur. This doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It's all ogre now, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, homie's actually holding really well. This split is so rough. Masks got buffed recently, so they're a lot better, but they're still not great. Yeah, reduced damage from auto attacks, but Pierce is still strong against it. So like 30% less auto attacks, so it's 10% less for Daphnes, but Daphnes still do more damage to them than anything else. Victory. Is that like a skill gap? One stone? Yeah, and yeah, those Daphne passive makes them stronger too. I mean, that was 2 Zeus games in a row. Oh, Gap the brand for clothing? Yes, of course, of course. We won that one again. I love Mask, my man, but Mask is